When I thought about it, the first thing I thought about was how much joy and fun I had, or that we had, with Kid Cultivators. I remember all of the laughs, just things that made us laugh. I remember how, as moms, when we used to have our moms night out, I think we found the spaces that we could go and stay the longest. I also remember our resident security guard. Does anybody remember our resident security guard? She's actually here, LaRonda. No matter where we were, if we were in the parking lot still talking, she was always the one who said, "Excuse me, step back," if people tried to come over to where we were. One of my fond memories was because my kids were the oldest, so Elizabeth, who used to sit around with her earphones on, there was nothing playing so that she could listen to the adult conversations, and then she taught it to the younger children. I just remember like all of the times that all the things we got to engage in, like just the different things when we went to Atlantic Station, and we didn't realize that Atlantic Station had a curfew for children, and so we were letting our children be free and just walk around, and then they kept getting called back. I remember moving here and not knowing anybody except for Leslie. I had met Leslie online, and it was a meetup first, right? It was a meetup, and then it was just me and Leslie for a long time. I remember the times that we would all meet at the park, and when we first started meeting at the park, we had a time. It was like 2 to 4, 11 to 2, but then it became 11 to 5:30 in the afternoon, 12 to 6, and we started talking about how as moms, we needed to also pay attention to what we needed. And so for a minute, I think that that's also how it birthed some of what we started to do in Kid Cultivators, to think about the needs that we had as parents and not just for our children. When people talk about homeschooling, they have an idea of what it is, like that it's just this one, you're at home and you're doing school at home, and I'm oftentimes advocating for homeschooling, saying that is not what it is at all. There's been a community in Atlanta for 20 plus years that has supported homeschoolers that has been amazing. I'm just grateful, and I've always said this to you, Leslie, I've always been so grateful that you answered you in every space, I met Leslie in an unschooling space, and I don't know that was what the type of homeschooling that she was doing, but I remember that she was in every space, and so she was able to meet everybody. When I got here, there are pictures of when Leslie had her afro, Melvin was a baby, he was like so tiny. I'm just so grateful for this community and just your hard work and just allowing me to work with you. It has been amazing.